Alright, this is probably the worst possible terrain for me to have to... Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm gonna go have a cigarette and walk. Shit, I should walk to the parking lot. That would have been easier. Anyway, I was able to get a hose. It was the wrong hose, so I had to get another hose. I had to adapt the other hose to fit by tying it up so that it wouldn't have a kink in it. It's good old-fashioned American ingenuity. The stuff that they tell you to do when somebody is suicidal is all wrong. You never turn it over to the government, dumbass. Ever. You go see your friend and you listen. If you can't go see your friend and listen, then call them up and listen. When they're begging you for help, what do? You show them you're a fair weather friend. When it comes to putting a victim at ease, it happens with autistic people. You automatically start telling us stuff like we need to calm down. No, we don't need to calm down, you need to listen. And then you treat us like we're being unreasonable for wanting you to hear us. Statistically, it's rabble-rousers. They fight revolutions. The people who've been kicked the most. Obviously, fighting it with peace isn't working. Saying, please stop whipping us, does not work. Saying, hey, could you please stop shooting my friends? That doesn't work. Natalie and I both want our lives to end. Both of us. She asked for help. She went to her friends, she went to her family, she went to her trusted adult. They all failed her. Over and over again. That's right there what takes away hope. But Natalie believed in love. She believed if she loved them enough, if she loved them enough, they would love her back. And she took the back seat when they were being disrespectful, and just took the disrespect. Like I had to just take the disrespect. You know, when you tell the victims over and over again, they need to just let it go. And then you're going to tell a story about you, aren't you? Well, that's a problem. The reason you're not listening is because you're telling a story about you. You disrespect somebody by making it about you. Like yesterday when I was speaking of the situation and the issue, Like I literally had to talk to the lady that I had to turn in. Gave her a second chance, and she literally went out of her way to show that she is just going to do the same thing over and over again. Disrespect the victim. Talk over the victim. Well, I better make sure I got the charge on me, huh? What else are we missing? A guy who spoke broken English helped me to get my stuff to hook up to my phone's internet. I get 20 gigabytes of Wi-Fi hotspot. The thing is, these people need to listen. And of course, I gotta make a video about that. I got a lot of footage that's just wasted time. And that's what I've been trying to avoid. I'm sent to these places that are all supposed to help me. All of them are supposed to be mandated reporters. Every one of them. They're not very well trained. I gotta try to carry my backpack inside. I'm not sure if I'm capable, but I'm gonna try. There's important things that I need to say. And every mention disrupts that, interrupts it. Disrespecting the victim is horrible. And then when you pretend like you don't even know you're doing it, no, you absolutely know what you're doing. When I said something to that lady yesterday about the way she'd spoken to me before, it's because she tried it again, and I had to correct her. Hey, that's disrespectful. Like, how can you expect me to treat you with respect when you're not giving me the same? How can you expect me to give you honesty when you're not giving me honesty, and then you're talking over me, which prevents me from even telling you the truth? How can you say you believe me when you don't know what to believe because you're too busy talking? I don't get to say what's important. Rule number 1, listen to the victim. If the victim is even capable of speaking and they're in a state of crisis, you need to understand they're in a state of crisis, and any interruption could derail them or sidetrack them or scare them. It always scares them. Some of those things that the little magnet they gave me says to do are absolute no-nos. Absolute no-nos. Those are things that will literally push a person to kill themselves. How many people have committed suicide after calling a suicide hotline? How many? Preying on a person with disabilities is horrible. Telling them that they deserve it because they're prevented because of the disabilities and also because of the respect level. When you go in with a friend or family, your friend or family need to understand that they are there to protect you. If the person that you are talking to about the abuse that you're enduring keeps on interrupting you or talking over you with a false narrative, they need to pay attention to the fact that you were there and the person you're talking to wasn't. Your friend or family member needs to step in right then and there and say, hey, no, you do not get to sell a false narrative. This is improper and illegal and immoral. You need to listen to the victim without interruption. You notice that I've got literally thousands of issues here. I got to at least be able to sit down for a half an hour with somebody who can shut up instead of make suggestions over and over and over again. Oh, more is just a number. And of course, we get used to that, don't we? Being forced to go public with all this stuff is not my idea of a good time. There's got to be some way I can rig something up in here so I can drag my backpack in. Don't they? All right, so God damn. Just got to keep dealing with that, don't I? See, that's the thing about the harassing phone calls. Is that this has been going on since before Natalie was killed. No matter what, I'm somehow the bad guy because these people do this. It's always my fault, right? No, I should have been protected from having to go public. I'm disabled. Okay? No matter what you want to say, no matter what your excuses, I am disabled. See? Now, it's not like these people haven't been doing this for 6 years. There's another one over and over and over again. And people had a choice between telling the truth or making me go to the police alone. Making me go to Adult Protective Services alone. Me go to the Department of Health and Human Services alone. Thank goodness for Kara Scudder. Kara Scudder went in with me, and you know what? I have heard so much about how weird and strange the Scudder family are. I don't care. I like weird. I like weird. I like strange people and different people. It's you normal people that scare the hell out of me. There we go. One thing that is essential, if you're going to be working in the line of work that these people work in, is social discipline. Know when you need to be quiet and listen. I make the videos so there's evidence I tried.